beautiful people, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your favorite baby girl, FUNMYTE. Guys, check me out. Like, what do you think? I'm feeling myself. I just had to glam up for you guys, you know. So yeah, I glammed up because I thank God for, you know, where I am today. Like, guys, it has not been easy. I mean, like, it has not been easy, trust me. So yeah, please, if today is your first time, please click on that subscribe button and please like, comment and share my video. If you really love my video, please give me that very big thumbs up. That really means a lot to me, please. And comments as well. I love reading comments. I love it. So please leave that comment down below. Yeah, so that way I feel it makes me feel like, yeah, you guys are well engaged with me, like, you know, you can relate with me and all of that, you know, good stuff. So guys, you guys already know what today's topic is all about. So today's topic, I just want to share my life story with you guys, like the beginning of my life in the UK, how it all started, and yeah, where I am today. So guys, where do I start from? Okay guys, so I came here as a student. There is this school that I attended back home in Nigeria. It's called Tech. So it's a computing school. So it's one of the Indians that established the business. So it's an Indian business school. So well, and there we have like different grades. So if you complete your higher diploma in software engineering, then you will come to the UK. So the school is affiliated to Funmi University. So if you finish your higher diploma in software engineering, then you come here to Funmi University here for 2 years to, you know, complete your degree for 2 years. Or then we have advanced diploma in software engineering, which if you finish that one, then you come to the UK for just 1 year and get your degree in computing. Sorry guys, in computer engineering. So yeah, so I completed my higher diploma in software engineering. Then I applied to the uni. Yeah, so there's this agency that work with them as well, that works with the school as well. So they had one that will do, you know, they do all the processing and everything. So all we've got to do is like pay them, and they will do the processing of the visa and, you know, all of that. And also we will pay as well for the tuition fee. So then the tuition fee for 1 year was £8,000. So which we have to pay before they can grant me the visa. Then I have to have some money in my account in Nigeria there as well, which, you know, so all of that wasn't a problem. So we got all of that done. I paid my tuition fee, so everything clicked, and it was time for me to come to the UK, and that was in October 2010. So my mom, I was actually waiting for my mom to arrive, because then my mom traveled to America. So she went there for a meeting then. So and she promised me she will get me a laptop that I can use in school, because it's a computing course, so I would need a very good laptop. So I was actually waiting for her to arrive from America so that I can get a laptop and then come to the UK. So while waiting for her to arrive, then I just received a call from the agency. Like, it was on a Saturday, and it was like I need to, like, it just got a message now that the registration in the UK in the school, because if I get here, I have to, register myself in the school as well, and all of that. So they said I need to be in school on the Monday, which was like 2 days after. I have to be in school. Like, it's very urgent that if I didn't get to school on that Monday, then they wouldn't take me anymore. I'll have to go back to Nigeria. I was like, Nibo, come on, Rini Louis. Quick, I just grabbed. Then I told my dad, and my dad was like, wow, like, what are we going to do now? So we were just like, worrying about, and then we had to go to the bank to meet my my parents account manager. So we went there to cash out some money. We left. They paid for the flight as well. The account manager paid for the flight urgent immediately. Like, I have to leave that very day. Even all my clothing, I just packed everything like that and poured them in my traveling box. I didn't even fold them or anything because there was no time. It was evening already. So we got all of that done, and then straight to Lagos airport, because we are based in Ibadan, so we had to travel to Lagos. So we got to Lagos that evening. Thank God, like we got there and waiting for the flight. So when it was time for the flight for us to start checking in, then they said the flight was cancelled. So it was a Virgin airline. So they said it was cancelled, and we will have to wait around. Like, they will give us an hotel to stay. It was like everyone going with that flight, not just me. So we have to wait till the next day, which was Sunday. So we have to wait, and then so we're like, God, like, what is this? So anyway, we had no choice. So what can we do? So we were there at the airport. They booked an hotel, and we went all there that evening, stroke the next day. So the next day we were back to the airport, and the flight did not work until later at night on Sunday. So, and I had to get to school on Monday. So anyway, fast forward, we checked in. Whilst checking in, they delayed me. Like, all this is it border, or what do they call them? Like, it's not, they're not even border. All these people that check you in at the airports, and they were like, I wasn't the one in my passport. They had to delay me. I was like, what do you mean I wasn't the one in my passport? I don't understand. They said, no, the person in the passport doesn't look like me. I'm like, please, I mean, open your eyes, or if you use glasses, please, can you put it on? Because I'm not finding this funny, and I must not lose this flight. I beg you, I must not lose this flight. So they were like, no, they can't let me in because I look different from the person in my passport. I'm like, God, what is this? Like, is this some kind of witches and wizard? They just don't want me to go to the UK. So I was then quickly I called my dad, because they didn't let him into that area. So there was a point that all family members will have to back off, so it will just be me. So then I just quickly called my dad, that please come back. And I was there with my dad, my cousins, my sisters, and our driver, and yeah, my sister friend. So she's like family, so she's a family, and the guy. So like, it wasn't just my dad, so there were like more people there. So I called him back that please, they've detained me here. They said I wasn't the one in the passport, and I'm not finding this funny. Please just come. So my dad came there. My dad was like, that's my daughter. Like, I mean, look at her in the picture. But you know what, to cut the long story short, these people, they only want money. That's all they want. They want money. That was it. So all the drama that they show, all of that, it was all about money. So anyway, so we paid them, and they just let me go because I was so devastated already. I was like, my head was going nuts already. Like, I was losing it already. But anyway, they paid them. So I was like, why let me go through all this stress? If you want money, just say, oh yeah, tip us, then I will understand. So it's not like you will now bring up something that it's glaring. Like, I'm not different from the person in the passport. So anyway, guys, so we got in the plane. Then the happiest moment of my life. So guys, yeah, I used to have a friend then. She attended the same school then in Nigeria. So she came here first before me. Like, she was here already. So I already arranged with her that, okay, you will come and pick me up at the airport, so at least take me to the school, because you're there already, so you know everywhere already, so you can put me through the registration and everything. And and then, like, we can actually stay together there, like, and for rent, I can rent a place there and all of that. So she said, oh yeah, that's fine, no problem, she will come today, she will be there at the airport. And before I left Ibadan, I called that as well. She said, no problem, that's okay, that's fine. So guys, I got to the airport, I called our ancestors. Our line wasn't going through. I was like, okay, I hope it's not what I'm thinking, guys. But thank God my sister was here, because she came here like 6 months after she came here. That was when I came to the UK as well. So I had to call her, that my friend that was supposed to pick me up, she's not, a line wasn't going through. Please, I need help. Like, I'm just here at the airport, I don't know where to go, I don't know anywhere, I don't know what train or whatnot. So, and she was at work. She just said, okay, I should just wait for her, she'll be there. So I was just there at the airport, guys. It was already afternoon on that day, so I was there at the airport. I sat down waiting for her, but later my sister came to the airport and with a friend. So they came to the airport and picked me up. So we went straight to Puffmouth. But before we get to the school, because from the airport to the school took us like about 3 hours to get there. So by the time we got to the school they've closed already, because we got to the school around, like, was it 6 p.m. or so. So they've closed, and I couldn't reach anyone because I already arranged with someone through my friend. I know that other person as well, because there is a room vacancy at his place. So, but I couldn't reach anyone, so I had no choice than to go back to London with my sister at her home place. She lives with her husband, so I had to just go back to London with her, because I had nowhere to stay there in Portsmouth. I couldn't reach nobody. So the next day we were supposed to, no, then when I got to the school had closed, but I met some people at the reception, some of the staff, and they gave me a name, and they said I should come back the next day, and that they are not sure if they're going to take me, because the registration, they've closed the registration on that very day, but I can still come and try my luck. So I got there the next day. So when I got there, they said they can't have me anymore, that I should go back to Nigeria. So I was like, are you serious? Go back to where? You are joking. I'm not going nowhere. So they were like, well, I need to go back to Nigeria. They will defer my admission for me. Then I need to come back to the UK the next year. So I was like, okay, right, okay, that's fine. So then I called. That day I was able to reach the person that I spoke with about the rent over there. So then I paid for a month rent there in Portsmouth, because that person works in the university as well as one of the staff. So he said I should just pay behind at Portsmouth, so it would take me to someone, one of the big lecturers there, to, you know, maybe they can help and all of that. So I paid for a month rent, so I stayed behind, and you know, I got the rent, I lived there. And yeah, this uncle took me to the lecturer, and yeah, so they were like, there's nothing they can do, it's closed. And you know, this country, once, this is not like Nigeria that, you know, you can still do something, you can still tell them please, you can still do whatever. So it's closed, it's closed, like no no going back. So they couldn't help. But anyway, because I already paid for a month rent, so I had to just stay there till my rent expired. So I was there, guys. I was the only one at home. Like, my life was miserable. That place, because my sister had to go back to London, so I was the only one there in Portsmouth. So my life was miserable, guys. Like, it was so boring, so quiet. Like, even I greeted my neighbors, because they're white. I greeted them, they didn't even answer me. So I was like, I mean, what sort of country is this? Like, are they not, you know, understanding my English or something? Like, what's going on? Like, I mean, is it not good morning? Am I not supposed to say good morning? Like, or am I speaking another language? Or is it not good afternoon? Is it not good evening? Or like, or, I mean, they would not even answer you. They would not respond. Guys, I was by myself. But there is this lady that used to live in the apartment as well. She's a teacher. So she was a teacher. I don't know what she's doing now, but at that time she was a teacher. And she's not always at home all day, but whenever she comes back at night, then me and her, we just like chit chat. So it's only at night, then we might also go out to the shop and get food stuff, and you know, some stuff like that. We cook together in the kitchen, you know, blah blah blah. So you know, everything was okay, like just okay with her, only when she's around. But if she's not around, then I was just by myself. So I was so bored, doing nothing. Of course, couldn't go to school. I was just there. I just called my sister, like, you know what, I'm just gonna go crazy in this puff mall if I stay any further. So maybe I should just come to London, because of course definitely I am not going back to Nigeria. Like, I die here. I die here. Guys, I'm not going to Nigeria. So she also was like, of course you can't go to Nigeria. Like, what are you going there to do? To do what? I mean, no. So I moved back to London, where my sister lives. So but I didn't move in with her, because of course she lived with her husband. She lives with her husband, and I couldn't just, like, you know, invade their privacy. So I rented my own, just one room. I rented a room then. And yeah, I was able to mingle with people. There are a lot of, you know, my Nigerian people in the building, because it's like a huge apartment. It's a house. It's a house, not a flat. So it's a house that has like a lot of rooms in there. So I have my Nigerian people there. We were only like few ladies in there. The rest are men. So I was able to mingle, and they are all Nigerians, my own people. Like, they speak my language. Oh yeah, now I am back in Nigeria. Like, I am back at home. I am at home. Like, I'm feeling all these vibes. So, you know, everything was bubbling. And downstairs, the building downstairs, they have a club there as well. That whenever I'm bored upstairs, I'm going downstairs to the club. You know, everything was, I mean, life was good in London. So yeah, so to cut the long story short, fast forward, then struggle begins. My parents, they because then they used to send me rent from Nigeria. They pay my rent. Then my rent was £300, 300 or £350 for that one room. So they pay my rent from Nigeria. But you know, something happened at the time. Something happened to them at the time, and they couldn't afford the rent anymore. So yeah, then struggle continues, because guys, I have to pay for rent, I have to pay for bills, I have to feed myself, I have to clothe myself as well. So struggle continues, guys. Like, so I have 2 years visa, because my course was supposed to be 2 years, right? So but the visa was still valid, so I could work with the visa of my passport. So I worked with different agency, but I started with cleaning job, definitely, like, because that was, I mean, for that, because on your visa you only have like 20 hours to work. So for that hours you can only do cleaning at that time. So I did cleaning job 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours for 1 hour cleaning job. They pay £6, £6.20 for just 1 hour, then £6.20, and it's just 2 hours. And guys, this cleaning, you cannot even finish the cleaning in 2 hours. The cleaning will take like 2.5, sometimes 3 hours to finish this cleaning, but they will only pay you for that 2 hours. But anyway, guys, a beggar have no choice, so I normally do that 2 hours. And then bus pass then was £60. No, it was £40 at the beginning for me, because I have this student card, student Oyster card, which you get discounts, 20% discount. So then I was paying £40 for a month bus pass. So yeah, so, and then of course, if you remove £40, because 2 hours job Monday to Friday, that's 10 hours. I mean, that cannot even pay my rent. That cannot pay my rent. And then deducting my bus pass, feeding, clothing, bills, I mean your electricity and all of that, that cannot sort anything. So then I now had to take more jobs. So I normally do 2 hours cleaning in the morning. Then we used to clean a bar, a bar and restaurants around London Bridge. Guys, I don't even want to. The first time I started this job, I cried. I really cried. Guys, if you come to this country, yeah, and you're still not wise, I mean, then that person can never be wise, never anymore. So I came, and the first day I was crying. Why? Because I had to clean the toilets. It was a lot of toilets, you know, like it's like a lot of toilets. I don't think, like, if you've been to a bar before, restaurant, they normally have like a very huge room for the toilets, and they will have like a lot of toilets beside each other like that. So I got there, I saw pool. They put on the floor tissue, and they've stocked up the toilet with tissue and pool. The toilet could, oh god, they vomited on the floor. So I think when they got drunk, they vomited everything. And this is what I have to wake up to do every single day. Guys, I cried, but as time goes on, I got used to it. So I normally do like 2 hours cleaning in the morning, then I do kitchen job, that was 3 hours in the afternoon. So for the cleaning job, I have to wake up like 4 a.m. in the morning to get dressed, because the cleaning job starts at 5. We have to start at 5 because we have to finish the cleaning at 7, but the bar we open around that 7. So yeah, guys, I did that. And also I did a key job cleaning in the evening, 2 hours. So that one is like her office cleaning. I have the key to the place. I just go there in the evening on my own, no supervisor, nothing. I just go there, clean the place, and you know, move. So that was all, guys. Like, I was doing 3 jobs in a day. I was so exhausted, guys. It wasn't easy. So I did that for for a while, like for so guys, the next year came, which I was supposed to go back to uni, right? But then they increased the tuition fee for international students. They increased it to £21,000, and then I only had £8,000 with them. And of course, I mentioned earlier that I had to, struggle continues with my parents couldn't afford even my rent anymore at that time. So of course they couldn't afford the tuition fee as well, 21,000. So they had to like find 13,000 pounds to add up to the £8,000. So they couldn't just get that money for me, so I couldn't go back to school anymore. But anyway, guys, I continued my struggle, so I couldn't go back to school. But yeah, I claimed back my my tuition fee. Then I got enrolled in one college like that, London College of Business and something. I forgot. So after like 3 or 6 months into the school, they closed down the school. So they said the school doesn't meet up with or like the school broke the rules of international student, blah blah blah, like. So they closed down the school. So then I had to, of course, so the school was closed down, so I couldn't just go to any school anymore. So right from then, I was just doing like all these like small courses about care, because of course I got into the care thing and I love it. Like I later love the job. I love to care for people. So even the computing that I came to this country for, I don't have passion for it anymore. So even in future, if I'm gonna go back to school, of course I will go back to school. And the type of visa I have, because right now is still visa. Yes, I am legally here now. I have my stay here now. I can walk. I can wholly walk. I can travel whenever to anywhere, but I cannot get student loan to go to school until I have my permanent residence here. So which that will still take some time, like few more years I will get my permanent residence. But if you apply for your stay here, depending on what type of stay, what they give you first is 2.5 years, and you have to renew it like 4 times. That's like 10 years you have to renew 4 times to 2.5. So in total that's 10 years. So after that 10 years, then you get your residence permit, like permanent residence permit, which is will be your indefinite leave to remain. So when I achieve that, then I can go to school. That way I can get student loan and all of that to go back to school. I tried to go to one uni like that. When we got to the school, they said they can't take me because then I still have that my 2 years visa, which was gonna run out in about a year more at that time. So they said no, because the nursing course will take 5 years, 3 to 5 years. So if let's say the visa I've got on my stuff is like 5 years now, then that's fine. And then it was free, the bursary, because then they will pay for my bursary, and it's free for nursing. If you want to study nursing, then now they've changed it, you have to pay for your tuition fee. But yeah, the government they can give you student loan. So that's it, guys. So I couldn't go to school to that one, even though I found someone that can stand as a guarantor for me. I couldn't because I only have 1 year visa left on my passport. So that was it, guys. So someone introduced me to a care job. So it's like actually like an agency. I will be working for a care agency. So with agency, they send you to different places. It could be in a mental home, it could be in a care home or nursing home, and it could be like this disability center. Like they just send you like literally everywhere, but based on care. You have to go there and care for someone or for people. So, and this job, of course, they pay well, guys. So I was doing the care job. The first time I started the care job, I cried as well, guys, because I mean, I couldn't imagine cleaning pool. I mean, someone pulled on themselves and I have to clean it. They can't do it by themselves, of course. They need help. So that is what the care is all about. So that's the job. So you have to help them, assist them with their daily activities. So you have to like bath them when they open their bowel. You have to clean them up and just assist them in doing all of the things that they can't do, especially elderly people. So guys, I cried the very first day because with the job, you can imagine how poo smells, and you're not allowed to like squeeze your nose or be covering your nose like that. You have to be smiling and be communicating with the client while wiping her off, helping her to clean the area. You have to be smiling, still be talking in that the whole aroma. So you have to be smiling and be communicating. You must not squeeze your face, you must not cover your nose or anything, because it is embarrassing for the client to see you, all of that face expression. So guys, I did that, and anyway, as time goes on, I got used to it, and I kind of now like the job, because you work with some old people, and they just make you feel fulfilled, like, and I started feeling like I've helped someone to achieve what they couldn't achieve. Then I started loving the job. I started then I kind of have passion for the job, and I started getting into the system of the country. I mean the whole thing, and the whole thinking changed. My thinking changed, my the way I see things changed, like everything changed. It all begins like that. So guys, all of that I did, and yeah, I work in a mental health home, and I've been through so many experiences with in this job, because you work with some old people and they treat you like very bad, because some are racist as well. They don't want blacks, so they will treat you anyway. They can even spit on your face, throw water on you, shout on you, call you black monkey, all of that. But not all of them. You work with some old people, and they treat you nicely. They will even offer you, do you want food, do you want tea, do you want to make something? But this job, you're not allowed to eat your client's food. You can't eat their food. No, you cannot. You must not. And you must not, because even some old people, they will want to appreciate you and give you money and all of that. You can't stay hate. You're not allowed to do that. It's totally wrong. You can't take money from them, nothing. So guys, I did all of that. Then I left the job, got another job, a domiciliary job. It's a care job as well, but with domiciliary, you have to be going from one house to another. One house to another. Like, you have to go here, the work you have to do there, you have to finish in 45 minutes. And guys, I have to travel by bus, so I usually like run late for each client. Like, guys, it was crazy, like jumping from one place to another. So guys, I did loads of stuff. I did different things, because one job keeps collapsing, I have to find another one. That one will collapse, find another one, collapse, find another one. So I was just like everywhere. I worked in Wembley Stadium during the football thing that they did around that time. So I have to like worked in the kitchen, fried chips, onion rings and all of that, fried chicken and stuff like that, to serve the people that came to watch the football. So I mean, guys, like and you have to be with the kitchen job, the Wembley job. It's a long day. Like, let me tell you, like, all of this job, no sitting. Like, all this job, you cannot sit down, you have to be on your feet. So imagine being on your feet for like 12 hours all day. So maybe you will only have like 1 hour break, and that 1 hour break it goes so quick. So what can you do with one? You have to heat and all of that, and that was it. So after that 1 hour break, that's all the break, the only time you had to sit down. So guys, it was tough. I did different stuff then. But anyway, guys, then my visa ran out, expired. Then the agency I was working with, then they had to stop me from working. Then what else do I have to do? Anyway, guys, so that was it. So I was really struggled. Anyway, so let me just, like, it was it was a long story, but guys, let me cut it here because the video is already super long. So maybe I can still say more of the story in maybe my future videos. So yeah, later after like some years, around like that 2014, I met my husband. But before I met my husband, I had to, because there was a time that I couldn't work because there was nothing for me to. I didn't get any job anymore, no job, nothing. And one problem just keeps arising, and it's been like from one place to another. So then I could not work and I couldn't afford rent. So I had to move in with my sister then, before I now met my husband. So yeah, so how I met my husband will be the story for another day. So guys, since I met him, my life gets better, and things started getting, not immediately, but things started getting more better and better till I get to where I am today. So now I have my stay in the country. I'm in the country legally. I am not illegal anymore, because of course my husband is a British, so it got me my stay in this country. So now life becomes better. I can walk, be choosy. I can be choosing on what type of job do I want to do. So, and to get to where I am working today, of course I just only did just small courses, like all these care courses and all of that. That was what I did. And then now I'm able to like now work as a healthcare assistant in the hospital now. So I am not a nurse yet, because people kind of like mix it up. Here in the UK we have like different roles. We have nurses, which nurses, they have their pin, but healthcare assistant, our job role is totally different. So but we work together with the nurses. Yeah, so we work together with the nurses, but we cannot do medication because we don't have the pin. We're not trained to give medication, so we don't have the pin. So that's the difference. So guys, anyway, so this will be the end of today's video, guys. So if you love my video, please thumbs up, that very big thumbs up for me, guys. And please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, I beg you. Support your baby girl here. Subscribe, please, guys, I beg. It really means a lot, and this will encourage me to upload more videos, because Guys, it might look easy, but it is not easy. So I beg of you, please subscribe, and not just subscribe, please. I want you to put comment down below. I love reading comments. Like, I love it. So, and that way it makes me feel like, yeah, you guys are, loves what I'm doing. So please leave your comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye.
What do you think about my makeup, guys? I feel like my face is popping. Everything on fleek. I'm gonna show you my full outfit.